It's your brother, Tyre Hakim. I'm here with 24/7 HH, ready to do this King bars. Babylon is going on my new project. Check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Let's do it. I got a lot of shit on my mind. I'm not a politic, I'm not blind. I see where we headed, I'll be damned if I let it. Getting ready for Armageddon, I don't need a weapon. My God protecting me, my God protecting we. The scriptures told me the truth, this the belly of the beast. They put the rocks on the streets, then put the Glocks in our hands. Proud if we poppin' our man, stopped if we cocked them at them. I grew up in the Nation of Islam, so I'm taught to speak the truth by any means, regardless of whom or what. So I grew up a Muslim. I am a Muslim. I'm going to talk about the necessary things that needs to be talked about, not as just black people, as Mexicans, as all over we treated the worst. So I felt like somebody got to do it. If they're going to keep playing this week shit on the radio and conditioning the world to think a certain way, shit, I can do it, and I can recondition them to think back that we gods and, just change the whole narrative for black people across the world. We living in a crazy world. You heard Lauryn Hill talking about it. You hear everybody talking about it. And I feel like the game is getting more conscious. It's coming back now, slowly but surely, but I feel like I'm gonna do it right, 21, and I wanna be the first to, make a mark. Chicago be the capital. It's not safe to leave a house without a strap on you. Living like Iraqi radicals. I need a break, no sabbatical. Going up like ladders do, or latitude. I never been fazed by what massa do. I'm asking you, would you be pissed off if your daddy knew like half the truth but kept it away from you to keep his assets cool? I'd rather know it all, take him down and show it off. Bunch of stolen cars, foreigns roaring down the avenues. Shit. Look, does any of this matter to you? Look, Jay tried to tell you what Sambo niggas cooning. Too many victims, like who we think we fooling? I never been to public schools, can't let them school me. I never been amazed with all the fancy jewelry. They gonna have a problem figuring out what to do with me. Babylon gotta be one of the realest songs I ever wrote. It's easy for me to make a song talking about, just turning up or regular everyday life where I got this and I got that. Nobody really wanna take the time today to point out the political problems that we got, the problems we got in each and every one of our communities, the stuff that's going on in the world that's bigger than us. Nobody want to talk about that. So I did that with this song. My producer, Chris, Sick One, we've been rocking since I was 16. I was in Indianapolis, reached out to him, he from Chicago. He know no ID. I'm like, what? He got beats? Well, let's work. So, I hit him up from that email that I sent when I was 16. We've been working ever since. And I done learned so much. We still working, still rocking tight. So Babylon came about. He sent me the beat. At first, I'm cool with the hip hop. At that time, I was in a different space. I was ready to, turn up, make some, commercial records. I'm looking at all the police killings, and I'm on Instagram scrolling on countless names, Alton Sterling, just keep going down, and I'm like, I listen to the radio, and I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma shoot him in his fucking, I'ma do this, and ain't nobody talking about the police, how we gonna stop that. Ain't nobody talking about, let's really put the guns down, let's stop messing around with the drugs. Ain't no GD shaking up with the moles and saying, we gonna come together, the police coming together against us, we about to come together as gangs, you know what I'm saying? So I felt that's what I was gonna do on the record. So, send me the beat, I wrote it, sat with it, and I just sat back to it after I was done recording it. I'm like, man, I put my heart in this, and I really care. The first song that I ever recorded, this is how you know this is me. The first song that I ever recorded is called Trayvon Martin. I did it over a New Slaves beat by Kanye. That was the first. I caught the bus to the studio to record it. That's my heart. My passion is speaking the truth. I grew up talking here and debating and teaching. So I feel like I'm a leader, and I've been doing that very well with the help of Allah. And I'm just excited to do it and put it out. Kanye, I'm gonna just say first, Kanye is my favorite artist. Grew up listening to him. I could say every song, I could sing them. I could even do the ad-libs to the songs. I'm in the Kanye Base incubator right now. That's what I call it, the Kanye incubator when everybody else asks. I'm working with no ID. I just wanna put an impact on the world like Kanye did. I want people to remember me as the truth teller. This man, he knows so much as a youngin'. He's 21. How is he, I'm not phased, nigga. I know for every vaccine that they get paid, nigga. I know that they curated AIDS, nigga. I know they got a cure for AIDS, nigga. I'm not sleep. I'm well awake, nigga. I am not your slave, nigga. I'm not afraid to say you gay, nigga. It ain't no fine that I pay, nigga. It's only freedom of speech whenever they speaking. My niggas don't want to listen. That's why I hate preaching. Don't cry when they lynch me. Don't cry when they lynch me. I survived in the trenches. Homicide of my mental. With my 9, I be tempted to kill a copper quickly. I got 9 lives slime, but I am not kidding. Feel like we all blood, cuz fuck the division. I'm a G, but I know lords and kings that fall victim to a system that want a mission. Swear we all in it. Speaking the truth by any means, I put my all in it. They fake I'm authentic. Black whips, they authentic. Know about the whole squad in it. Nothing but guys, not niggas. I need a lot like Jigga, gonna cause a tidal wave. And when he co-signed me, just watch my title plays. Let's go. Babylon in modern times, to me, represents America. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, and I read the Bible and the Quran. No other place fit the description better. The root and the drugs coming in, and now we got blacks killing each other. And Chicago in particular, I did it from this perspective. You know, it's very graphic. I'm expressing everything about America. I'm breaking it down from the government, the black families. Man, we could have took it back all the way to slavery. That's a song we could take it back because it's so much. Not too many people understand, but for me to be able to descriptively tell you about it as a 21-year-old, I feel like it's rare. And I'm excited just to be able to have that on my heart at this age. Coming from Chicago, I want to change the narrative. You don't always have to be gang pants, sagging, tats on the face, pouring up codeine. I've been working since I was 16. I didn't really go deep into the story, but I'm gonna do it now. So I was living in Indianapolis with my father. We tried it out. Didn't go well. Me and my dad don't have too much of a personal relationship, but we tried it when I was 16. You know, I was already rapping, but he had his laptop open. I saw an email, and it said, this beat from No Idea. I'm like, I know who No Idea is because I know who Kanye is. I'm like, okay. He didn't tell me this, but those beats were for me. I got his email, I copied it down. I said, got on my phone, I said, man, if I read this email, y'all would laugh at me. I don't have it here, but it said, hello, I'm a 16-year-old lyricist from Chicago. I'm trying to sound all different and shit, looking like a lame. It turns out that wasn't No ID's email. It was forwarded from Chris, my boy, Christopher Muhammad. Sick One Beats. This is No ID's understudy. Been knowing him before I was born. My dad was in the way. He was back and forth on the phone with Chris, telling him, no, Tyree needed to go this way. And Sick, he like, man, I know No ID. I'm talking to him right now. What do you mean? He got it, we gonna do it like this and that and da. A lot of confusion, a lot of conflict. It was lawyers, all that stuff would have had to get involved when I was 16, but they say, wait till you turn 18. So I moved back to Chicago. I'm going to MUI. I'm with my mom back in Chicago in the city. And I reach out to Sick, like, man, I'm back. I'm ready to work. My dad is not on me no more. It's just me. I can do it freely. Somebody I met, it was at school. I was singing a prayer in Arabic. And one of the dudes like, man, you sound cool. You know how to sing, man? I said, nah, I know how to sing. I really rap, though. That's what I do. I said, man, I got a studio. It was on 87th and Luella. I'll never forget. This is right by CVS. I'm living on 103rd and Rhodes at the time. Chicago, if y'all know them demographics, y'all know where I'm at. Don't know nobody over there. I'm walking down the street looking for the address. I get in there, record 3 songs, had to catch the bus all the way back. I called Sick, man, I just left the studio. I got these 3 records. A lot of people don't know this. Like, I literally was putting the work in since I was young. In these my teenage years, he actually drove down to pull up to me and get the CD because, you know, he knew I was popping back then. No ID got familiar with me. He's sending my stuff. Man, I messed with kid. This when I was 16, they told me, right now, he's on this level of a J. Cole or Kanye, and he gonna be a legend, a Nas. And I'm like, I remember my mom being in the meeting, met at Dunkin' Donuts. This was me, my mom, Sick, Chris, and Twan. My mom telling them, you know, Tyree is really smart. You all may know this, but you know, he's in school. He's debating. He's at the United Nations and the Arab League, and he's doing this. I really want him to focus on school and becoming a lawyer and this and that. I love law. I'm smart. I love law, but music is my passion. So even when they said it, I said, no, you know, I'm still writing. I'm still gonna be doing these songs. I'm still networking with people. And No ID, like, he hearing the new stuff, like, blown away. He said, these are his exact words, I fuck with Tyre. I'm gonna put him where he needs to be. After he heard this one song, this one I got the first batch of beats from him. Lost in the City was the name of the song. I said, Lost in the City? I think I lost my mind. Living life too fast, I think I done lost track of time. My life is moving. Cameras on me, I'm shooting. I forgot it, but from that, he said, man, he got it. And so communication, we've been communicating back and forth. He came out here, went to Grand Lux. We sat down, chopped it up. He told me this, who am I? Spotify, iTunes, listen to it. He heard my first project. He said, man, he was involved in the whole process, but he busy. He never had time to really listen to the project. He said, when I heard your project, it reminded me of Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. I'm like, everybody say Kendrick and J. Cole and them. I mean, it's an honor to be in that, category, but I'm like, I'm Tyre, you know what I'm saying? But he say, on To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar was showing all of his skill, his talent. He was showing how diverse he can be. He was singing and switching up his voice and doing all of that. He said two things I learned when I heard the project. You know a lot, and you smart as shit. You know a lot. You're not just gonna say any damn thing on a song. That's what Kendrick did. He said you had deep songs and this and that. He said, well, then look what Kendrick came out with. He said he came out with Damn. He went to Mike Will Made It. And he made Humble. He said, man, he wasn't rapping. He said, but he did that because he knew the times. But he was telling me about those particular records, with the bounce on it. He said, you did it, yeah, with the song Lost in the City. You did it on there. You gotta, what I'm saying? It's over the right production and doing this. You gotta make it work. You gotta adjust. He said, keep your same content. Just do it over these types of beats, and it's a pocket he's telling me about. So right now, currently, I have a project coming very soon. I don't have a title for it yet. I got a lot of people gonna be on. Valet might be on it. We're working getting this feature together right now. But Valet, Reef, you all don't know him, but he's real plugged in with Mickey Halstead. This is my man's too. Not grew up together, but we got a bond. We like brothers. He on there. Got Twan Gabs on there. Sick One Beast is doing a lot of production on there. Most of the production. I'm on another project, No ID. They got a compilation project coming out, and the songs that I did with them, some of them are gonna be on there as well. If you haven't heard me featuring Katie Got Bands, LMAO, that's out on SoundCloud. It's produced by Metro Boomin. A lot of excitement. I'm happy. I'm stress-free. I'm 21. I got a son. I just had a son. He was born December 1st. So beautiful. Y'all gonna see a picture of him. But he gonna be in my next video. 21st Century, that's on the project. That's the name of the song, 21st Century, produced by Chris. I don't want to break down everything, but I got beats from a lot of people, from interns. I don't know if y'all know interns from Def Jam, from, Cosign. He on BET Man Cave. Shout out my boy. Be looking out for that project. Tyre Hakim, look everywhere. Listen, look everywhere. Tyre, that's TYREHAKIM, right? Again, TYREHAK. My bad, I got a bad hip, I might be falling. HAKIM. That's my Instagram. Follow me. When he co-sign me, just watch my title plays. Babylon, let's run it up. Peace 24/7 HH. Salute, Tyre Hakim.